Hi, I'm Terri Cole. I'm President and CEO of the Greater Albuquerque Chamber of Commerce. Today, the book we're going to read is Mogie, The Heart of the House. It's a book about a dog who's very playful, and he lives in the city, and he lives in a house in the city that takes care of very sick children. Mogie, The Heart of the House by Kathi Appelt, illustrated by Mark Rosenthal. Right smack in the heart of the big city is a very special house. It has high-to-the-sky ceilings and large, cushy sofas. It has a well-stocked library and a big kitchen. It has indoor treehouse and an enormous fireplace. The families who stay at the special house come from all over the world. They bring their children with them, including Gage. Gage was once a ball-throwing, race-running, back-flipping boy. Give Gage a tune and he'd make up silly rhymes for it. Give Gage a windy day and he'd fly a kite. Give Gage a beach and he'd build a sandcastle that scraped the sky. That Gage, everyone said. He's got mojo. Who wouldn't love a boy like that? But one day, Gage got sick. He was too sick for ball throwing, race running, and backflipping. Too sick for rhymes and kites and sand castles. And that is why his family came to the very special house in the heart of the big city. Like any other house, the house in the big city has house rules. Healthy eating, afternoon napping, peace and quieting, no puppies. Meanwhile, not too far away, there was a cozy house. It had a tiny bedroom with a box full of chewed toys. It had a nice warm kitchen. And guess what else it had? Puppies, a passel of puppies. 2 puppies set out to be service dogs. 3 puppies signed up for search and rescue. 4 puppies were groomed for the show ring. And then there was Mogie. Mogie was a ball-chasing, tail-wagging, moon-howling pup. Mogie tried to be a service dog. He tried search and rescue. He even tried the show ring. Each time he got the same report card. No way. No how. No thanks. But Mogie's heart was as true as could be. Give that dog a puddle and he'd splash. Give him a whistle and he'd roll over. Give him a rule and he'd break it, which is exactly what he did. When he walked through the doors of the very special house, he did not notice the high-to-the-sky ceilings and large, cushy sofas. He could care less about the well-stocked library and the big kitchen. Instead, Mogie made a beeline for Gage. Arf! he barked. He barely sniffed the indoor treehouse and the enormous fireplace. He completely ignored the rules. Mogie trotted to Gage's side and wagged his tail, but Gage only stared out at the sky. Mogie rolled onto his back and kicked his legs in the air. Gage stared some more. Mogie barked in 3 different keys. "That Gage," everyone said. "He's lost his mojo. Who wouldn't worry about a boy like that?" Not Mogie. He knew just what to do. He licked Gage's fingers. He leaned on Gage's legs. He sat beside Gage and stared out at the big blue sky. What do you think Mogie is doing, leaning next to the chair and staring out at the big blue sky? And one day, when no one else was looking, Mogie chased a ball. He ran a race. He did a backflip just for Gage. And Gage, he remembered. He remembered throwing balls and running races and flipping backward. He remembered silly tunes and windy days. One night, he dreamed about sandcastles that scraped the sky. And slowly, slowly, oh so slowly, Gage began to get better. The day came when Gage was ready to leave the special house in the heart of the big city. But first, he hugged Mogie and said, "I'll never forget you." Mogie leaned against him and licked Gage's fingers. He barked in 3 different keys. Then he watched as Gage waved goodbye and walked out the door. Give that boy a tree and he'll climb it. Give him a pond and he'll feed the ducks. Give him a chance and he'll take it. That Gage, everyone said. He found his mojo. As for Mogie, he's still there in the special house. He misses Gage, and once in a while, he stares out at the sky and thinks about him. But now he has Antonia. Antonia was once a toe-dancing, jump-roping, cartwheel-spinning girl. That Antonia, everyone said. She's lost her cha-cha-cha. Mogie's work is cut out for him. Give this dog a bone and he'll chew it. Give him a stick and he'll fetch it. Give him a kiddo who is bluer than blue, and Mogie will be truer than true. That Mogie, everyone said, he's the heart of the house. Who wouldn't love a dog like that? Well, wasn't that the best story? Mogie was such a wonderful companion for these children who felt so badly. Isn't it wonderful to think about living like that? Whenever you see someone who's sad or unhappy or needs your help, you can be a companion too. Just like Mogie. Isn't that a wonderful story?